Hello everyone. Hope you are doing well. In today's video, we will learn some more important program that is transpose matrix. So it means like perform row or column transposition. So in a given matrix without using like any predefined methods or functions. So yeah, this is the transpose matrix program. Here we will see the line by line explanation for this. So first import java.util.scanner here. So like this import the scanner class to take input from the user through console. Public class matrix transpose here. So here we declare the class name as matrix transpose. Begin the definition of the class name with matrix transpose. Here public static void main string array args. This is the main method and where the program execution begins. Here scanner equal to new scanner of system.in. So it creates a scanner object named called scanner to read user input. So here input matrix size here we enter the size of the matrix. System.out.printf enter the number of rows int rows equal to scanner.next int of. So prompt the it prompts the user to enter the number of rows in a matrix and stores it in the rows variable here. For at the same time for calls also. So here system.out.printf enter the number of calls here int calls equal to scanner.next int of. So it prompts a message to the user like enter the number of columns uh, and then and the columns in the matrix and then it stores it in the calls variable here. So here int array matrix equal to new int of rows calls here. So declares a 2D array named matrix with dimensions rows and calls to hold the matrix elements here. And here input matrix elements system.out.println of enter the matrix elements. For entering the matrix elements here we using a nested for loop. For int I equal to 0 I less than rows I plus plus. For int j equal to 0 j less than calls j plus plus matrix of ij equal to scanner.next int of here. First, it tells the user entering the matrix elements, and then here these nested loops read each element of the matrix from the user and store them into matrix array here. And then here for printing purpose, here I give a like display the original matrix here. For display the original matrix, for int I equal to 0, I less than rows I plus plus. For int j equal to 0, j less than call j plus plus. System.out.print of matrix of ij, system.out.println. So here it prints the original matrix in a row column format. For understanding purpose, I will give. And then here this is the transpose matrix rows became columns, right? Transpose means what? Rows becomes columns, right? So that's why given here I mentioned that. And here int transposed equal to new int of calls rows. So for int I equal to 0 I less than rows I plus plus. For int j equal to 0 j less than calls j plus plus. Transposed ji equal to matrix of ij here. So this is the transpose matrix, right? For for this line. So yeah, for this line declares a 2D array transposed with dimensions calls rows. Since in transposing rows became columns here. And then for int I equal to 0, I less than rows, I plus plus, right? So here for that, for this nested for loop, here performs the transpose operation. The element at position of ij in the original matrix is sorted at ji in the transposed matrix. And here displays the transposed matrix here. Here system.out.println of transposed matrix here. So it prints a heading before showing the transposed matrix here. And then here for int I equal to 0, I less than calls I plus plus here system.out.print of transposed of ij here. So here it prints the transposed matrix. Noticing the loop now runs I less than calls and j less than rows because the dimensions are swapped, right? That's why I given this. And here scanner dot close off. So it closes the scanner object to free system resources. And here this ends the main method and the class. And yeah, this is the program. So yeah, this is the program, and here I will give you a brief explanation for this. So first, this Java program transposes a matrix, right? So that means it swaps its rows and columns here. So without using any built-in methods and functions. So the first step is like it takes the number of rows and columns from the user. This is the logic for that. And here it reads the matrix elements in 2D array, this line, and then it creates a 2D array and swapped with dimensions, like columns become rows and rows become columns here, and then it fills the new array by copying each element of the position ij here, and in the original matrix to position ji in the new one. Finally it prints both the original and transposed matrix here. So yeah, this is the program. Now we will save the program and we'll run the program. We'll see what the output is. Here enter the number of rows here. I want 3 rows. I want two columns. So for this, uh, I will enter the elements here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here the transposed matrix is here we given like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So this 1, 3, 6 is column. This 2, 4, 6 is another column, right? So these columns turn into rows. That is 1, 3, 5 and 2, 4, 6 here. So yeah, this is nothing but the transposed matrix here. Yeah, I hope you like the video, and this is the simple one. So please share, like and subscribe. Thank you.